You're now tuned into the Paul Kinebrew Show.
What's good? What's good? This is your co-host Nike the Barber.
Brother Matt, how you doing today, brother?
What's up with the what's up, man? We out here.
What's good, man?
What's
She
up
say, she says the new single, man.
Yes, sir. She say.
She say.
I like the voice.
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that.
I feel like I'm sitting in a tub or something
Vibes.
and just vibe straight to it. Yeah.
Vibes. That's a good look right there. That's all I really want to hear. As long as you can vibe to the record,
Right.
Yeah.
let's go. Let's
Like
get
who
it in.
produced it for you? Who did your
Shout out
production?
to 88. Shout out to 88. That's my guy 88 over there on the
Mhm.
south side. He produced the record that came over there from his camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the people who don't know, tell me a little bit about yourself. How long you been in music?
Oh shoot, I've been singing. I've been singing all my life for as long as I can remember. But professionally, in regards of excuse me, doing shows and getting in the studio, I want to say since I was 12. So. Shoot,
So you did like
good
the
over
chorus
15
in
years.
school and
Yeah, I was in
church.
chorus class. I was
Yeah.
never in the church choir.
Church choir.
I wasn't in church choir, but definitely chorus in school for sure.
Okay.
I was definitely doing
I
my
love
thing
chorus
over
too. That shit
Come
was
on
dope.
now.
Man,
there. Doing all the
what?
going on trips. That was my only because I didn't get to play basketball and stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that.
tell you what I didn't like was the cummerbund.
The what?
The cummerbund where you actually had to wear the whole tuxedo. We had to wear the tuxedo.
Oh, you talking about okay. I see you go. Yeah. the over joint, the joint to go over there. Yeah, I
What
feel you.
What inspires you to make music?
Man, so everybody, like my family, I come from a music family. My grandmother sang, my mother sung. She was in the choir. She used to move around out in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
She went to school out there, Upper Marlboro, and she was, like I said, in the choir. So that took her places.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my grandmother was in the church. She was, a preacher and things of that nature. So from that perspective, my mother always worked with me in regards to singing. And like I said, I always was singing as a kid, and then as I got older, decided, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a career with this. 12 years old, started taking it serious, getting on stage, picking up the mic, going to the studio, doing all of that.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you from the Atlanta area?
Nah, I'm not from here. I live
Where you
out here.
from?
Shout out to Atlanta, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yes, ma'am.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn. We
Shout out
in
to
here.
Crown Heights. Shout out to East New York.
You know what I'm saying? East New York, we out here. You know what I'm saying? Prospect. Shout out everybody.
Right.
Everywhere though.
That's what's up, man.
How do you write your songs?
Man, so shoot, I just get in front of the mic. I catch the vibe, and I let the record speak for itself. I let the record speak to me, and I just do my part.
Right.
In regards of if I write down like literally no, but I definitely some would say freestyling it or whatever. But I still take my time. I still look at it as writing because if I come up with a hook,
Mm-hmm.
right, and then I listen to the hook for a couple seconds, boom, and then I come back with something else. I mean, it's taking me time to piece it together and make sure it's making sense. Make sure I'm not just saying any old thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
still freestyling, if you would have you, some
Right,
people would
right.
say so, I
You
would say
think the written is best for a hit or freestyling is?
I don't know. It's all about it. It could go both ways because again, it's all about your perspective of how you look at it written. Because some people would be like, I freestyle, but you got some people, I guess, who could go in there and start doing their thing and freestyle on some rap tip. But when it comes to freestyling, writing a record and actually producing and formatting a record, it's a difference.
Right.
It's a little bit of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you taking your time, you going back, you listening to it, you listening to the playback. You all right, bro? Let me take this out. Let me put this there. So
How long it usually takes you to write a song?
it depends on how I'm going in there. If I'm going in there with the mindset I'm gonna knock out some hooks, it might take me. I could probably knock out a couple hooks within an hour. You know what I'm saying? Probably like two, three good solid hooks.
Right.
Not a whole record with like a verse and a hook type situation. If I go in like I'm just writing right now, I'm gonna go knock out some hooks. If I'm going in there like, you know what, them hooks I did the other day was hard. I'm gonna finish a song to those two hot joints I did the other day, then that's how I go about. Then I attack it like that, put the verses to it. Just depends. It's different, different days, different sessions, different vibes.
You're not only an artist, you're a ghostwriter too, right?
Correct.
So most of the music that you write, is it things that you've went through in your life? Are they true feelings? Are they some things made up? Or if you're, like you said, you're a ghostwriter, do you like get to know your artist to try to figure out how to write the song for them?
Definitely, yeah. So, cause I write for a lot of females too, so. I got to get to know the person and understand the story. Again, what we are attacking. If we're talking about relationship or this, that, what have you. So it just depends on who I'm working with. You know what I'm saying? So I just personally, when I'm on my own, I put records. I just record. You know what I'm saying? Might be for me, might be for somebody else, but it's just how I just load up the records.
And booking fees. What's your rate? If I needed you on a feature, how much would you charge the homies?
Listen, here's the thing. If we could talk, I can't just throw numbers out there. I talk to my peoples. I what I'm saying? I got peoples for that. I got a manager and all of that. But
okay.
Definitely, everything it's affordable. You can go always
shout
work
your
something
manager out. If they want to contact your manager to get a hold of you.
Shout out Brandon, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. You get at me through my Instagram and things of that nature.
Right.
We out here definitely. I'm willing and ready to work with everybody. We write for people.
Right.
Growing up, what type of artists influenced you growing up, and also now today?
Everybody, man, in the sense of like, cause I'm a big fan
of rap. We gonna start back in the day. What influenced you back in the day? I'm gonna start with rap.
Of course, who didn't want to be a rapper, man? Everybody wanted to be a rapper. Shout out 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jay-Z. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? These guys inspired me. But I'm a singer, you know what I'm saying? So also, the Ushers, the Chris Browns, the Drew Hill. Shout out to Drew Hill, because when I lived in Baltimore, I was managed by Jazz from Drew Hill. He's the heavy set one in Drew Hill with Cisco. And him and his pops used to manage me when I was doing shows out there. Shout out to Jeter, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there. So yeah,
that is amazing. Man.
So when we talk about who I listen to, it's just a variety of people. I listen to hip hop, rap, country, however you want to do it. But like I said, the Ushers, the Chris Browns, the Drew Hills, the Boys to Men, oh my goodness, the Brian McKnights. Shout out to Jamie Foxx too. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Go.
Jaheim.
All of them, man. What? Everything, man. Who just did the verses?
For real.
Who just did the verses? Because Maxwell was supposed to do it, but
they ain't seeing Maxwell.
No, it wasn't Maxwell. He was supposed to do it. It was Genuine. No, it wasn't Genuine. It was he just did the verses. Dang, I can't think of his name.
You know what's bad though? Why they got our people competing once another against each other once again?
I don't think they're competing. I think they're just bringing out the best tracks that they've made in an era.
It started off like that.
Yeah.
See, I didn't like that. I didn't
ever look at it as that way. I just look at
That's how I looked at it.
It was, we New Yorkers, Swiss is from Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the whole, the competitive nature. That's in our culture. Period.
Right.
So. They started off, it was still friendly because it ain't like they was beefing. They was like, yo, we had Summer Jam or whenever it started. Then they had sessions. Like, yo, I got my records. You going to play your records? And then it just turned into a thing. And then it's like, well, you got songwriters, you got producers. Let's
it's
just.
It's dope, like for real. Like I want to see engineers go at it. Do a verse. That would be crazy. Because right now it's just artists. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not just. They got producers and songwriters.
I haven't
they got one tonight. Guess who's going tonight? Y'all don't know who going tonight?
No. I mean, come on, we in the studio, bro.
Oh! Man, shout out to man.
We be in the studio too.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: our parents, you know what I'm saying? Their superstars is coming out tonight. Like by the time it came down to our generation, it was like we was born to this music. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers.
I was gonna say Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's about to be crazy tonight at 8:00. I'm not missing it. Like. What? That's about to be crazy.
Big dog.
Reasons. Stop playing with them. Reasons that's too.
Right.
Classic, man. Classic.
Sing, Nike. Take him to church.
No.
I
started singing in the church though.
How would you describe your music?
Killed my dream.
In the sense of, like,
what genre you'll put yourself? Neo soul, R&B.
Hip hop, R&B, hip hop and R&B. As an artist for myself, you know,
Right,
that's why I
yeah.
would put my music. But in regards of being a songwriter, I mean, I don't limit myself. I write any genre of music, like
Right.
whatever we could collaborate on and vibe with. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done it. But in regards of myself as an artist, dropping my own music, that's more my lane. Hip hop, R&B.
Being
Is there
that
someone today that you would want to work with?
Of course, everybody. Shout out to everybody, man. I want to work with Chris Brown. I hope I get a chance to cross paths with bro. A lot of people. Shout out Jacquees. Shout out everybody. I want to work with everybody. I want to be able to, even if we don't do a record, if I get to write on a project, that'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to work with everybody from rappers to, man, the list goes on. I'll be here all day.
Right.
Naming
Who's your
people.
top favorite? Just one. Just one. We don't get a list.
What you mean? Just one person?
Yeah. Who's
That's
your favorite?
impossible.
Okay, let's say your R&B artist and your rap artist. Who would you want to? I know it's hard, but it has to be just one.
So on the singing side, like I say, shout out to Brown. That's my guy. Trey Songs.
So Chris Brown, he want to work with you.
Jacquees. Everybody, man. Like I'm just thinking of people who killing on the R&B side, on the music side of that. I mean, just anybody that's dope. Oh man, everybody. Shout out to Nicki. If I could, that's a big one. I know I'm reaching for the stars, but if I could ever, I'm a big fan of Nicki. Like I watched her growing up.
I want you to do a project with
Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Oh my God, that'd be crazy. Nicki. Everybody, man.
You know who I see you doing a song with? If I had the budget and I was cashing out, if I was head of management,
I appreciate that in advance.
right.
Let's go.
I know, right?
I would appreciate that. That's love.
I see you and Rob Wave doing some bananas.
Oh, man, that'd be crazy.
I
That would
see
be
it.
crazy.
I-
Him, Roddy, everybody. Like what?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I called it though. You gotta call me for the video cameo, something. You gotta get me on a remix or something.
As soon as it happens, you already know you there.
Yeah, I'm saying.
We out here.
You gotta get me on the
Your
remix.
main video, girl.
Come pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need. Bring your gorgeousness. We're gonna cut the camera on and have a ball. We're gonna shoot a movie, man. What?
That's right. What message you have for your fans?
Man, just these are challenging times that we in. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely try to, tap into that a little bit in regards of when I am writing music. I try to be mindful of just writing. I'm always, thinking of the people, just them type of records. Sometimes we go in for relationship record or club record, whatever. But message I have for my fans, just stay tuned and keep rocking with me. I support, I appreciate the support, and you know what I'm saying, more to come. You know what I'm saying? I got so much more great things in store. So just keep rocking with me. We're gonna continue taking it to the next level.
You think this pandemic is over? How you feel about it? Talk to me.
The world would never be the same for what we know it as, whatever normal ever was.
Right.
That's how I look at it. But I don't know. I think I know the pandemic definitely changed everything. I mean, it changed everything. It changed how we communicate with each other. It changed how we approach it. It changed everything. So I don't know. Again, your question again, like what?
You think the economy is gonna open back up? And
For sure, the economy is going to open back up. That's never going to. The world going to continue to go around. They just going to find another way to
do it.
Finesse it, and you know what I'm saying. Figure out how we gonna survive it. Yeah. So yeah, of course.
You think our president doing a good job? You think Biden doing a good job? Or how you feel about him?
Well, he just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
He just getting started. Time will tell, and it's our jobs to keep our foot on his neck and make sure that they're doing what they need to do. You know, for the people as voters, as a voter, as a taxpaying citizen, that's just how I look at it. He just getting started, but based off his history, if for those who's into, there's a lot that needs to be fixed. We know the 94 crime bill, a lot of them bills from back in the day in which a lot of us suffered from, he was a part of.
Right.
So when you put that in perspective, and now you look at it 20-some years later, however many years it's been since then, he's now in a position of power to make that change. You know what I'm saying? To backtrack some of the, if you want to call them mistakes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's able to, he's in a position to do so. So, I just hope for the best for the people, for us, for the culture.
Likewise. New York just recreation. The gas.
Yo, I can't wait to go.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be different. I mean, they had to. Come on, they got New York still locked down. They still on lock. I don't think a lot of stuff is even open. Like a lot, this is limited. You know what I'm saying? So,
but summertime about to come.
That's a lot of people.
Boy.
Do you think they're gonna release a lot of the black men that were locked up in jail for the small marijuana crimes? Like,
home. No violence. If no violence, it was some drug. Man, let them home, man.
Yeah, because they got more they have more time than a person getting 25 years to life in prison.
It's crazy.
Like, for real, for real.
It's a revolving door. I mean, when you look at what Meek Mills and them are doing,
for prison reform,
the prison reform, it all coincides. Like when a black man when a minority gets in trouble, you go through the system, and then not only do you go through the system, it's like, okay, you got me, I did my part, I got in trouble. Whether an individual is doing time or having to pay probation or do a community service hours, you still putting them on probation when they being watched. And then if they cross the street the wrong way, they could go back. There's just so much stuff that's why I call it. That's why I said like revolving door. It's like you're on the leash. It just keeps going around and around. So and it could be fixed. It's ways to go about things. If you paid your debt to society, you should still be able to do, depending on the situation, you should be able to move forward, with your life and be able to do things.
I think
and
should,
help, especially if you was,
Shout out to my homeboy Black. Shout out to Atlanta. My homie is a heavy Atlanta Falcon fan. But me and him was chopping it up about 5-10 years ago. Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, and we was doing a comparable about New York hustlers and Atlanta hustlers. And he was like, yo, P, why you think they call it the trap? Because you in a trap.
You trapped.
And I said, wow. I never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? When you hear trap, you like, I'm just getting to the bag. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm just getting some money.
But the thing is you're always going to be watched. You should be able to, like, Matt said, after you've done your time, you should still be able to walk around like a citizen. You should not have to be looked upon or judged upon by the things you've done, because I have been charged for some things that if you look at me, you be like, nah, that shit ain't for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just what people read in black and white. It doesn't matter what you say or how you describe it. It's just what it looks like in black and white on paper, and that's how they're going to judge you. And that's how they're going to see you. Yeah,
because ultimately, in the system, we just numbers. We as people feel like we got I'm Matt Camara, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. But to them, we
were
just
given a number when we were born.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we all connected to
You see what the other problem is? So yeah, you got that stigma, and yeah, you got that label or whatever, that title. So if you let that hold you back, then you're gonna be oppressed, right?
Right.
But if we got, like on Tuesdays, we try to do financial literacy up here, right? So if we had, like my sister Nike, you got more independent sisters. Shout out to all the independent sisters in Atlanta, all the CEOs, all the single mothers that's really bossing up.
Because we strive and we work hard to get here.
Right.
And still it's hard work when you get here, because you still got to go further.
So if you get caught and you got a felony, now you got to reinvent yourself. No one owes you a job, bro. You see that? I created an opportunity. You see, I said no one in Atlanta owes me nothing. You see, you could have treated me right. You see, it's all right. I see the real you.
Yeah.
You see, I see you. 20/20 hindsight, I see you.
But would you still get those same opportunities whether you had that charge or not, based off your skin color? Do you actually think that?
No.
Okay.
You see, because in that situation, you have to, if you pay reparations for slavery or whatever, that means you're admitting fault.
Right.
Okay? My Republican friends, you know what I'm saying, my right-wing brothers, you know what I'm saying, I got left and right, you know what I'm saying, right? I got some Republicans in my gang, right?
Yeah.
And we had these conversations, and they say, Paul, but I don't own any slaves, but your ancestors did. And
right. And you're reaping the benefits off of it.
Exactly. So it's never going to be an even playing field.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to come. I think this stimulus money is the closest thing we're going to get to reparations.
I think that's probably they just giving it a name, and this is actually our reparations.
Of course.
They're just naming it differently.
We got to think about it.
But then it's like they're paying us off to do this shit, or paying us off to shut up, or you paying us off to take this damn vaccine. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to take the vaccine.
How you feel about the vaccine?
Um,
I need my juice out the truck.
I feel like I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about the vaccine. I just feel like if it's necessary, based on if you do your research, and shout out to the people who supports it. Me personally, if you do your research and take care of your body the right way and take care of your immune system, you
Eat
could
the
go
right
you
way.
could go without you know taking that shot, because we as black people in our culture, we don't really do our research and really know all the ingredients that's in these. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you just got to do your
Like, what's
research.
the after effects?
Right. I mean, I've heard a few side effects: skin peeling, men suffering from some type of something with testicles. Like something happened. Like it's been a lot of stuff
And
that
then
I've
they
heard
have
from the side effects.
They also have like these lesions on the tongues. Your tongues are swelling up and getting fat.
Yeah.
Like no.
It's a lot of stuff.
So my ex took it, right? So I'm on the phone with
Shout
her.
out to her.
The true story. I'm on the phone with her chopping it up, and she said I'm sick. So I said, why did you take the shot in the first place? Then she says one day this week she has to go back and get the second one. I said, you just got sick the first time. Like, I said, pleasure knowing you, sister. I said, good thing you put me out, because I didn't want to come home and see you dead. You know what I'm saying? Good thing you kicked me out to the curb, bro.
got no parts of it.
No, I ain't got to discover you.
Hey man, to each his own, man. But yeah, like, cause I look at it like, so if there's an event going on, right, and let's say it's about 60 people in the event.
Yeah.
If 25 of the people in the event took the vaccine, they don't have COVID.
Yeah.
The other 25 people never took the vaccine. Some of them probably had COVID but don't have it at this very moment. They don't have it. So the other 10 people never took the vaccine or had COVID. They come in there, mingling with the 50 that was already in there. Let's make it that 60. We not gonna catch nothing. So what's the point? And then we wear masks and all of that stuff. Like, it defeats the purpose. Like, if everybody's straight and they never had it and y'all had it but you're good and you took it, I shouldn't have to take it because everybody else is good. And if I'm still wearing my mask and sanitizing my hand, like, I don't feel the need to have to do that. But
Check this out,
to
right?
each his own.
Check this out. Because, what I mean? I was at the bottom like 5 minutes ago, right? So I said, all right, all these people died, right? But all these people are people that had a crib to live in, had health insurance, healthy people, or elderly people, right? Living in their house, whatever,
Family
right?
still straight, got a pension.
Right.
She going to the family.
Check this out. Some people had life insurance and stuff like that, right? So the crackheads that live in the bluff, they still alive, my nigga.
Of course, there's homeless people on the street still alive.
They ain't get COVID-19. They supposed to be the first ones to check out. Think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't got
It's
no
an
health
agenda.
insurance. They ain't got. When the last time they took a vitamin, bro? They don't know what a vitamin is.
They don't
All they
know.
know is crack. That hit hard.
So shut up.
And that's probably what's been keeping them straight.
That's why I was telling my ex. I said heroin and crack is the vaccine. You mean?
Put that
Shout
crack
out to
in your
them.
system.
Again, to each his own, because
The antidote is
That's-
crack.
if that's what keep you straight and that's what you
Nah.
do, then
No.
whoop-de-whoop.
You better eat some
But I got
fruits
that.
and some vegetables and some green leaves and some
Black seed
and
oil.
some.
Right.
You better.
What
eat
is-
Sea
right.
moss.
Sea Mars. Wagwan. What is your favorite song to perform?
Favorite song to perform? I got a record called Rider. That's pretty dope. It's a little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Something you ride to.
Mm-hmm.
I got another record called Watching, more up-tempo club record that a lot of people rock with. I like performing those records.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the first one I could talk to the ladies, I could sing a little bit, and then the other one, you just catch a vibe. Guys rock with it, all that.
What's your favorite venue to perform at?
Don't have one. I mean, shoot, all of them. Anyone that will have me is my favorite venue. Shout out to all the venues. I don't have a favorite venue. Shout out Birthday Bash. Shoot, I'll say that. Birthday Bash. Not 107.
Rolling Loud. What is it?
Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to all of them. I haven't been there yet, but yeah, shout out to all the venues.
Yeah.
You
Can't
book
wait.
your own venue, or how we gonna do this? You gonna have a promoter? we could book our own venue and sell our own tickets.
Yeah, they got the whole, people doing little concerts on their phone, like on their,
We could do a Zoom.
the OnlyFans, the Instagram, all that.
Yeah, we could do a Zoom joint.
Put a link up there to pay.
Jump on stage and like I just watched the battle with Cassidy. Shout out Cassidy, big bro. With him and Hitman Holla, and I'm just looking at the system, right? So you go on the website, you make the purchase, and then the videos pop up. You know what I'm saying? And then you watch it. So you can either watch it live or you could just watch it. You know what I mean? The old joint. So, I think that whole ordeal is just dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do that, you can do your own little concert. That's how I look at it. You can do your own little concerts.
See, my brother a DJ.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I first started this podcast, and he was telling me about the equipment and all that, whoop-de-whoop, and he was like, "Little bro," he said, "I'm getting the bag of Zoom DJing." I said, "What?"
Standing in front of the phone.
He said, He said, "I do it in the man cave."
Exactly.
He said, "I ain't got to leave the man cave." I said, "Oh, this is different."
Times have changed.
Word up. We about to have the Zoom party. I'm going to have the strippers come here. Right? And when I get my live back, when Facebook take me off of Facebook jail, we're going to have the live.
They blocked you.
I'm saying it be like that. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Boy, you going to learn today. Boy, you going to learn. I'm learning.
Yeah.
See, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm getting, because I'm a D-list celebrity right now. So I still got to, wait online.
It's funny you said that. I was thinking about that, not to cut you off.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
yeah.
Where does that even come from? Like, who, where does the A-list celebrity, B-list, like, who made this whole thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that?
So once you get verified, now you in the game. So
Right.
So once you get them checks on the Facebook, the checks on the Instagram,
Okay, yeah.
you verified.
That don't. I'm talking about. What I mean by that is like, just to name a few, Angelina Jolie,
Verified.
Matthew McConaughey. These are people who are like on a A-list status celebrity.
Yeah.
Meaning, I guess maybe you won't see them at certain strip clubs. You know what I'm saying, or something. Like I don't.
So
get
it go
like
by
they-
net worth. So me and my
Okay.
homie was talking about this.
Okay.
So I'll break it down to you, right?
Yeah.
So you
Well,
pop.
of course that. Yeah, right. Money.
You popping.
Right.
I'm just say I did a feature with you,
Mhm.
or I'm just a producer, a beat maker, or whatever,
Mhm.
and I only got a little $250,000, but you got $25 million. You got
Mhm.
Chris Brown money,
Right.
right? So he said, "Yo, P, $250,000, you can still come to the West End and go to Planet Fitness.
Mhm.
$25 million, you can't even come. You got to beep 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 beep. You got to hit people with the horn, chuck the deuces.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cause look, $25 million, right? You can't go to Lennox.
Why not though?
It's
What
gonna
you
be
mean you can't go?
pandemonium.
That's not true.
Listen, Bow Wow was shutting it down with less money.
That's if you got fame connected to that, because it's billionaires we walk past every day, and we don't even realize billionaires and
I'm
millionaires.
talking about you got the validation and notoriety. Everybody knows
Okay.
you. Look,
I
me
still
doing
don't-
this, me just doing this podcast, police know me.
Yeah.
Have a good day, brother. All right, dog. See you later. They watching what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I don't.
He has me strung along with him.
You see what I'm saying? So listen, you could cut.
Straight to the crown.
You could cut cop hair too. We don't discriminate. Cop babies. Cops got sons. You see, and they got girlfriends with short haircuts. Look, plug. Right, we gonna be throwing parties and having venues. Who we gonna have to hire for security? The police.
Yeah. I'm my
Always.
own security company.
No, but look what I'm saying. If you hire Mata police, right?
Yeah.
The late you dress nice, right? You want to come have a nice time and feel safe. You don't want to be ducking bullets. You look too fine for that.
That's real.
Right.
But still, a bullet don't have nobody's name on
But
it.
listen, if the police there with the lights flashing and all that, that's a
Everybody
deterrent. You
gonna
gonna act right.
They're gonna move a little different.
Right. He calling for backup. It's over.
Some niggas, a majority of the people will act right. It's just you got that percentage that will still just be
Wanna
like,
try it.
I don't care. Yeah, they
What-
tried it.
When I was younger than you, Matt, and I used to be hot when they had 25 and older, and I couldn't get in, and you had to put the button up on and the hard bottoms and all of that.
Dress up.
Right. I was mad. Like, what's up? I got some loafers. Why I can't get it? Young
Right.
blood, you wait.
Right.
Wait your time. Pump your
Yeah.
brakes.
Yeah.
You ain't a big nigga yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
Missing out on nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm older. Now I could throw the 25 and older, grown and sexy, all white affair.
You wish you was back at that age again. You wish you wasn't even able to. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the flip. Like, we want to get older so bad when we young because we don't get to. We feel like, but then once you get older, you be like, man, like, nah, like, I wish
I wish I was younger.
I was kind of forced to have to grow up. So,
definitely.
I wish I was younger and knew and know what I know now.
Well, what?
Yeah, of course we all do, man. Of course, that's what come with the. That's what I mean by it. That's the whole flip. We be so, you see young kids, you want to be so grown, you want to be so this, that, and the third, and then when you really get a taste of reality, it's just like, dang, I want to be a kid again. Like,
You got any regrets?
no regrets. Definitely don't live in regrets, but you know, we always have those moments where we like, man, I would have did this different, did that different. I'm sure it's gonna be 5 years from now. I'm gonna be in a different mind space where I'm going to wish I know what I know then, right now in this moment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I mean, I would have moved like this. I probably would have came to the podcast like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we always gonna beat ourselves up about that mentally. But I mean, it's like, once you know that, if you one of them people who learn from others' mistakes, then I think you got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I ain't taking life for granted. I'm not gonna whoop-de-whoop. Let me look at things from this perspective and this point of view. You know, you'll be all right. But, you know.
What is the best advice you've been given? Being that, you done dealt with some people in the entertainment industry. You done rub shoulders with the big heads,
Shoot, best advice I've been given is just, don't stop. I mean, I've been given a lot of great advice, but, yeah, I mean, shoot, I can't. I mean, I've been given a lot of great advice. Just be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That's some of the best advice, because we think sometimes we overthink the situation.
Yeah.
Don't realize there's a lot of smoke and mirrors in this entertainment business and just in life, period. You know what I'm saying? We go chasing the light, and we be chasing the wrong things. Don't even understand what we chasing, where we come from, what we doing, what our goals are. So. That would be some of the best advice I've been given, just to stay consistent, learn from your mistakes and be smart enough to learn from others' mistakes.
Right.
And longevity. Longevity would be there, so that's what it's about.
You prefer independent, or would you sign with a major?
I prefer independent. I mean, I have an experience being with a major, so I'm not going to undermine it and say that it couldn't work, because at some point, I feel like at some point you're going to have to get in bed with somebody on the business aspect of it. And partner up. See, if you manage your leverage the right way for a long enough time, once it's time to sit down in those meetings and things of that nature, if you did your part right, meaning you gained your own audience and you did what you needed to do with your own brand,
right?
You marketed yourself the right way. Your brand is making money over here. People are able to differentiate. When you do sit down with the suits,
yeah,
they're not looking at you like. Yeah, we're gonna put them on tour. We're gonna have them open up for da-da-da. They looking at it like, how can we help you? Like, what? Because you already got the whole thing. Like, you already popping. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the whole catch. Like, it's just a machine. That'd be the whole thing. You walk in the building, you see the mics, you see the camera, and they'd be like, yo, where do I sign? I want to be a part of this. What you don't know is you fighting over this one room with like 50 other artists. You know what I'm saying? So many other smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? So
this is what I said. At my age and where I'm at now, and I'm in Atlanta, right? Shout out to Atlanta, because there's a lot of opportunity here.
Atlanta.
And hot Atlanta.
Shout out to Atlanta.
So shout out to QC too. I be watching them.
Shout out QC.
So check this out.
Shout out everybody, music heads, radio, everybody.
You already. So I said I got the song buzzing, I got the mixtape buzzing, I got the album buzzing, and then you shelf me. But then you got more material you want to put out, but you don't understand there's other people that got to come after you. You see, you don't want to compete with your label mate. You see, me and you family.
Right.
You see, why we gonna drop on the same day? We ain't in competition.
It's conflict of interest.
Right. But a lot of artists don't see that. They get in their feelings.
Yeah, don't understand the business.
Right. So it's never
business. You shouldn't get in your feelings.
No, wait. When you get signed and you get the $1 million or the $6 million, whatever you get, right? It's never fuck the label when they cash you out, right? It's always fuck the label when you don't get your way, when you ready to drop, right? You constipated, you ready to shit, and then you like, they holding me back, they not letting me drop, they ain't letting me drop. right? This is what I don't understand about artists. If you came from the street, right? If you from the street, then you diversified.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
If the drugs slow up, nigga, I'ma sell CDs and DVDs.
Right.
If the CDs and DVDs show up, nigga, I'ma go sell some T-shirts.
Right.
If T-shirts slow up, nigga, I'ma sell some water. Right, nigga. If that slow up, nigga, I'ma sell some fruit. Right? If you can sell one product, you can sell anything. That's what my brother taught me. Right? He was like, if you can sell this, you can sell that. Yeah. Right? One is legal and one is illegal. And I said, nigga, you right. That's what kept me out of prison. Yeah. You see? To discern the difference. Right? Got to. This gonna get you this amount of time in jail and this amount of money. Right?
You gotta look at the bad side of it. A lot of people don't even look at the bad side. They just look at, I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. They don't even factor in, dang, if it go left.
A wise man taught me, he said, it ain't about who make the most money. It's about who stay out the longest.
Yeah, don't get caught.
Right.
I'll just get a game is not to get caught.
Exactly.
How you handle your money.
If you get caught, then your game ain't tight, pimpin'. Whew. You see, you ain't that nigga if you getting jammed up.
And even if you do get jammed up, if you can't get yourself out the situation, then you ain't really on the level you think you are.
Right.
You gotta depend on other entities.
How you feel about brother T.I.? I love Sister Tiny. I love his wife. She's a ride or die. She's a rock. I want a ride or die like that.
Definitely.
She's thick. Death do its part, yes. Sickness and health.
Everybody wants that, but people don't want to put in the work for that though. But.
Where do I sign? I sign a deal with that if I get me a ride or die. She's to the end, my friend. They don't make them like that no more. I'm telling you.
She got her own leverage though. Just shout out to them. That's family. The shout out to that whole situation is unfortunate. It's just I hope for the best for her. You know what I'm saying? But beautiful people. Shout out to Tip, humble guy, the dude. I mean, right. Shake everybody hand in the building, from the CEO to the janitor. You know what I'm saying? True people. I just with my own eyes. So based off of that, it's just like this whole situation is unfortunate, and I just wish for the best for everybody. Hope they come out of that. On top.
When you get to that, remember we were just talking about the A-list and all that.
Right.
So I consider them A-list celebrities, right?
Right.
So it's about money right now. That's all it is. It's just like a class action lawsuit. Everybody trying to get some money.
Yeah.
You see? That's all it is. Because if they was broke, they wouldn't be going through these problems. Yeah. It's like rich people problems. That's basically what it is.
I think it's because
look, broke niggas do this shit every day.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna get too deep on it, but I'm gonna just say this: when you are an individual.
Public figure?
That's a minority. And you come from the bottom. We call it the bottom or what have you. Right. And when you make it to those levels, like you say, A-list, whatever, even before you even get to the A-list, then the third is just like, when you get to those levels and you got a name for yourself and you're not in a position where someone is controlling you, right? I can stop your money, then it's like, damn, how else can we get them? Yeah. We can't get them like this. How can we get them like that? And that's the whole point of having your own leverage. Because when you got your own leverage, you have your own different streams of income. Yeah. This one entity over here, you ain't gonna be able to stop nothing. But if like look at Nick Cannon's situation. Shout out to him. Good thing. They just came back. He just got wilding out back or what have you. He's back on the air. But that was his entity. He was getting money from them. So even when he was working on, so you think what was the show?
So you think you could dance?
Not So You Think You Could Dance. It was
America's Got
Talent. He was on that, and they fired him from that, and whatever. But we control you. You know what I'm saying? But they know they don't really control him because Nick got his own other entities that he's standing alone on, and he's good. So
this is
he's
the problem.
Able to talk the way he want to talk. He could go on his podcast and talk how he want because you can't cancel him.
Right.
All of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like on that. I just feel like when you have your own leverage and they can't cancel you and control you. They try to find the most nastiest things to like you said, they're gonna go back from 8 years or something that you ain't even. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like that only happens to us.
Yeah,
so.
It's like they only find the harsh things that we've done. They never find any or speak on anything good. You
It's
know,
crazy.
even when we're killed, you know what I'm saying? They still bring up our arrest
He was
records.
drunk. He was like, what does that have to
He
do
had
with
drugs
it?
in his system.
That shouldn't have nothing to
Yeah.
do with this cop
Nothing
pulling
with
this
the
gun on
crime.
an unarmed person. Like it's just,
Yeah,
it's just
stupid.
so unfair against us. So we got to be smart enough to maneuver in this society that's not ours.
So check this out.
That's how I look at it.
Check this out. So like, if I go sign with Atlantic,
Mhm.
right, and shout out to Atlantic, right, because if you leverage it right, a 360 deal can make you, right, it can make you or break you, right. So you went from a free slave to being chattel now. You don't never own the plantation, right? They never give you 51% of the board. They'll give you all the money in the world, right? But they'll never give you ownership. You see? One thing I learned from Hove, he'll sell 50%. You see? So you can't vote him out because he still hold equity stake. He still hold half the company. You see, he's smart.
Yeah.
You see? Now, if he'd have sold 51%, right, they'd have booted him out of his own company. You see?
They'd have voted him out.
Right. That's the cutthroat. See, the boardroom is no different than the streets. It's just it's the same conniving cutthroat people. It's just you have a tie on and a suit.
It's chess.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the art of war in the street, and it's the art of war
How you gonna move?
in the industry. It's the same thing.
Mhm.
You know, that's why they say the crack game ain't no different than the rap game. It's the same thing when you do the comparable. When you sit back and you say products, quantity, units, sales, right? Franchisee, franchising, right? I'm getting money in this market, that market. You going out of town getting money. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And the label is just the pimp. They the distributor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The bank. That's where you get the yeah.
So when you look at these artists, right? Because before I did this podcast thing, I sat and I studied for years and years. And shout out to Funkmaster Flex, and shout out to DJ Clue, and shout out to DJ Holiday, and shout out to DJ Drama. I sat and I mastered what you was doing. I sat and I observed. And I said, oh, okay, I get it. You know, I went to a few behind the scenes, you know, a few videos. Oh, okay. This how we, oh, all right.
This how y'all maneuvering.
Right, this how y'all moving.
This how y'all, yeah.
Okay. Now, if they gave me a check, I'll take the check. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the check and not make no smoke about it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you take me from the west side and I move to Buckhead, I'm grateful. You changed my life and my family's life and my, you know.
Your hard work ain't about them. Yeah, I mean, what you put in and brought to the table.
And the crazy thing about it,
my fault. I'm trying this chair caught up in the carpet.
after you done worked so hard and you built the following and you got the buzz,
Right.
now they come.
Right. And that's the part that sucks about it. Is like you want to be able to continue to have creative control. That's just the goal. You don't want to be miserable, you know, having to go back to your hood and you don't own your publishing, you don't own nothing, and everybody know your words. Everybody know your words. Everybody know your name. They know you're a celebrity now, but your paperwork ain't right. Nobody wants to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, to each his own. Know your business. Understand that it is a business, and no one's gonna hold your hand. So you got to know what you're getting yourself into.
So Killer Mike said it the best, right? When they had that the Owens chick and T.I. up there, you know what I'm saying? Candace Owens and T.I. and they had a debate, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And he said they arguing about who has the better master.
Right.
I thought that was so prolific. I said, boy, Killer Mike is smart.
He's that guy. Shout out to Killer Mike.
Shout out to
him. I ran
him.
into him one night at Waffle House. It was crazy. I was like, Killer Mike. Like he just walked in there.
Yeah, shout out to
You
Killer
know who
Mike.
I met in Atlanta?
Killer Mike used to
I
come
met
out
him in
there.
New York, but he from Georgia or whatever. And he was like the most coolest person, down to earth, shook my hand and everything. Shout out to David Banner.
David Banner. I just
I
watched
would
his
love
interview
to
on the
meet David
85 South
Banner.
show. Shout out 85 South DC, everybody over there.
David Banner is the most
I
nicest
know.
person I ever met.
He's so humble.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said, how you doing, Mr. Banner? He said, what's up, Pimp Skillet? Right. So nice.
Yeah.
I said, oh man, I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
If I ever get to see him again,
yeah.
I'm gonna say, what's up, Pimp Skillet? He gonna look at me, how you know that? when I met you, before I had a name,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
I was
how you approach me.
right.
You hit me with the Pimp Skillet.
You hit me with the Pimp Skillet, and you was so nice.
You gotta go there with him to make him remember. Like, oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
Rest in peace to Shorty Low.
Rest in peace, Shorty Low.
I seen Shorty Low in Flaming one day. I was flaming one day. He was coming out. He was like, "How y'all doing?" I said, "Man, I love Atlanta." I said, "This ain't like New York." I said, "The celebrities speak." I said, "Brother, I just seen you on BET."
Right.
And you said what's popping to me.
Right,
I said, "Man, I love Atlanta."
Rest in peace, Shorty Low. He a real one, man. I met Shorty Low too.
Mm-hmm.
I did, man. You know what's crazy? Now that I meet Shorty Low, like I said, at the time I was doing a radio show myself. I had my own show. And I asked him for a drop because he came out to the South Side to, he was supporting the CX1 DJs.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, let me go out there. Went out there, approached him. Yo, what's up, Matt Camara? Da-da-da-da. He said my name. I got it all on the voice memo, right? This one had an iPhone 4.
Yeah.
Recorded it on the voice memo. I'm like, yo, he messed my name up and everything. I'm like, no, Matt Camara, how do you need radio? Da-da-da. He's like, all right, boom, laughed it off. It was a little moment, boom. All right, bet, appreciate it, whoop-de-whoop. My phone updated, lost everything. Lost pictures, lost voice memos, everything. Lost the whole job. I was like, yo, like, Shorty Low said my name. Like,
Right.
He shouted out the radio station. He did everything. He was so cool. Then I seen him again at Atrium.
Okay.
When it was kind of like the same thing with CX1. They was supporting the DJ. It was an event for the DJs giving out awards, and Tip was in there. There was a lot of people in the Hustle Gang. Everybody was in there, and that's when I had met him. So yeah, shout out to Shorty Low. He was a real one, always cool with the people and all that, man.
The ladies
Cool
want to know: do you sing in the shower?
It depends. Yeah, of course.
What songs do you sing in the shower?
My songs or whatever's on my mind. I don't know. I might have just heard a commercial and then go in the shower. I got nothing but love for you, baby. I might just, I might have just heard that on a commercial and just, so I don't know. So yeah, if I cut on iTunes or whatever on my phone, I listen to music sometimes. If I got time and I'm in the zone, I cut some music on and vibe. I say, yeah, of course. I sing in the shower. I sing everywhere.
Give me a sample of the new single. Or matter of fact, before you do that, what was the inspiration behind the song?
She said, I think that's one of the records. That was one of the nights I was just writing, just knocking out hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard that playback and I was like, dang, that one, that's hitting me a little different. Let me put some verses to it. Did the verses and then I played it for a couple people and they were like, yeah, they was rocking with it. So that wasn't nothing that I had like it was a girl in my mind. Anything like, well, once I started writing it, I started thinking of, you know what I'm saying, certain personal things that I did put in the record. So, but, in regards to getting it started off, I was just knocking out records.
Yeah.
When I heard the hook back, I'm like, man. And she said, what you want to do with me? Like, can you take direction? Shawty thick just like a country girl. Her attitude from Texas. I was just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's nothing too deep. I was just working.
It wasn't a chick in.
Because I said thick and attitude from Texas and all of that, but nah, it wasn't nobody in particular.
Okay,
It was. I wish I could say that.
You're right.
That was this one girl and my ex and or whatever, but nah, it wasn't that. It was just me working, and then I put it all together, and then she said and all of this shit.
Right. Give us a sample.
All right. Shoot. And she said, what you want to do with me? Like, can you take direction? Shawty thick just like a country girl. Her attitude from Texas. Know you always run the streets, but slow it down for me. Only thing that's changing right here, them hundreds and them 50s when I break them down. Yeah, because if I ever fell off, would you hold it down? Yeah. Shawty focus, hustle for the check. Shit get freaky, I leave hickeys on the neck. Straight dripping water, you know what's next. You know what I'm saying? A little something. Shout out to everybody out there. I'm thinking the camera was on right. I'm looking over here. Look in the camera. Where's the camera?
I got you a camera,
I forgot
pimpin'.
my camera.
It's
cut
all
off,
on you.
This one is over
You
here.
know what I'm saying? It's all on you.
It's all on you right now. Yes,
Legit.
sir.
Brother Mac,
She say, man, it's coming. The video coming. Everything coming, man. It's about to be crazy.
when you debuting the video?
I want to say in June, cause my birthday in June. I'm trying to do like a whole thing. So if I could get these joints, I'm shooting the videos now. So if I can get a couple of these videos done by the end of this month, April,
Yeah.
we'll be getting ready for June. So May come around, I probably, cause I already dropped She Say, so it's out already. I just gotta promote the link a little bit more.
Right.
It's all about how you promote the record. You know, like we was explaining off air, just like
Right.
you know, we have hits. We meaning, you know, just artists in general.
Yeah.
But it's just all about, we don't know how to promote it. You know, we don't know about, you know, we don't go about the business aspect of it right. You know, so
And get in front of the masses.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, that's where I'm at with it.
What platforms can they find?
I did it through DistroKid. So through DistroKid, it's gonna put it on Spotify, iTunes, everything, YouTube.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be everywhere. So definitely, just
Gotcha.
stay tuned to my Instagram, Matt MATKAMARA_92, and then I'll be able, you know, I'm gonna put everything on there.
What you selling it for? $2? What you
I
selling?
might do it for $1. Actually, shoot, I do it for $1.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought about doing 50 cent. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I said
thought
do
about-
$1 mixtape.
$1 mixtape. I do that
I
too.
was
I sold
thinking-
my mixtapes out my vending machines for $1 before. And that was dope.
I was
yeah,
thinking.
I own vending machines. Shout out to, you know,
Shout
all
out to the
Yeah.
vending
the
machine.
vendors out there. Yeah. That's just another
That's
entity.
dope.
Entrepreneur. That's right.
Definitely.
Get them side hustles popping.
Got to.
So they go in and put it in like they buying a.
Yeah, I got it all on video and everything. Like, yeah,
That's
like
dope.
I have it. I would, cause where it was at that time, it was in our studio. We had Live Studio. Shout out Live Studios on the South Side. It had burnt down in 2016. But
Shut up.
when we had it there, we was doing shows there. Like we would do our radio show in the city, go from the city, go back to cause that was home base, and then we do everything. You know what I'm saying? So we did shows there, recorded our albums and everything. So I would have the drink machine and the snack machine in there. I'm selling regular snacks, chips, everything like that. But I put my mixtapes in there for when we did shows. So
Yeah.
we will perform. So you can see my live performance and still be a part of something. Go support the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? It's only $1 on shelf CA. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it was at. So you know what I'm saying? I said CA, C1, A1, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be on the vending machine. So yeah, you know, it was just the marketing. You know what I mean? I was just marketing. It's just like, all right, boom, I got a vending machine. We performing, you know, just trying to think outside the box. You know,
Right,
instead of
that
like,
was
yo,
smart.
listen to my
That
mixtape. Here
was.
go, like, I got it right there.
Yeah.
You gonna be vibing for the show, smoke whatever you doing, and then you go get some snacks. Like, they got Rellos in here, and then you see the mixtape. It's all there. It's a one-stop
Right.
shop, baby.
That's
Got
smart.
everything for you.
Yo, brother
Shout
Matt, if you got any music you want to break, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
You know you could come this home now.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. That's love.
You already, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out,
And the homies
Music
too.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bring the
definitely.
team with you.
Everybody
Welcome
coming.
home,
We coming.
honey.
We coming.
Welcome
We
home.
coming.
Right.
We coming. Trust me. Support about to come in. We about
Yeah.
to 2021 and beyond about to be crazy. Man.
Right.
We out here. We about to, you know what I mean, make that step.
We
Shout out
got
to
to have you
everybody.
back up here.
I'm coming. I'm out here. I'm here.
No
here.
doubt.
I'm here.
Let me
It's
know
all
you
love.
ready to get rebraided up too.
Oh, you do hair too? Oh, say less. We out here. I mean, I got shot in my style, some near, you know what I mean? But, you know, the loyalty is there. But I always, you know, we out here. You dope.
Right.
We check you out. We see
Sister
what's
Nike,
You see what's put out there.
how can the people contact you?
Hi guys. This is Nike the Barber. You can contact me at Nike_that's THA_barber. Modeling page is Mrs. MRS_Nike_. Contact me for business as well. I am a barber, a master barber. You can also call me at 478-978-0691.
I be having the boss chicks up here, bro. I don't be bullshitting.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
we
saying?
got to chop it like that's because my barber, he got to shop, and I don't know how to. We'll chop it. You know,
Yeah.
he looking for people.
You know, you could contact me at Kinebrew Paul on Instagram, Paul Kinebrew on Facebook. Subscribe, like, comment. You know the vibes. Share. You know what I'm saying?
Share.
This need to go double viral.
Share.
Hashtag
Real.
double viral.
And share again.
And share again.
Consistency.
Right.
Consistency.
Yeah.
You heard?
You now been tuned into the Paul Kinebrew Show. Out of here. You out of here.
Out.